So, my code starts up here by including iOS stream and CSTDlib. Uh, and then I'm making a struct. Here I'm making a struct called hero, and inside that struct I have three members: a boolean called live, an unsigned char called x, an unsigned char called y, and the same goes for the enemy struct: a boolean alive, unsigned char, an unsigned char for the x and y value. Here my main function starts, and inside here I'm creating a two-dimensional array, basically an array with an array of arrays, and it's 2020, and I've put in all the values here. There are ones and zeros basically right now. Here underneath my array, I'm making some new. I'm declaring. Sorry, I'm declaring my members of my struct. So I'm saying first I'm creating a new variable of enemy of the type enemy called enemy2. Whoops. Called enemy2, and then I'm setting the members x, y, and alive to 3, 17, and true. I'm doing the same as for enemy1, x, y values 5 and 1, enemy alive value to true, and I'm doing the same for my hero Jack, 1, 1, and true. Then I'm having a char called key, which I'm setting to 0. Then we have my while loop, which will run every time that key is not q and asking if Jack alive is true. Then my while loop will run. Inside my while loop, I'm starting with systemcls, which basically uh, does that my main printed out in the command doesn't get printed on the new line. It simply just updates. Then I have my for loop with a for loop here, for loop, and inside this for loop I have another for loop, and this is for printing in a maze. First I'm setting the y value to 0, then I'm asking if y is smaller than 0. If y is smaller than 0, run down here. And I'm having here I have an integer called x, and I'm asking if x is smaller than 0, and if x is smaller than 0, run this as if statement. And this if statement basically this checks if x is equal to Jax's x, which is up here, and y is equal to Jax's y, which is up here, and if this is true, cout char 2, which is a character and is my symbol for my hero. Down here I have if maze is equal to 1, then it should sign out another character, which is for this instance is a brick wall. Here I'm doing the same as I did for Jack, checking if the x values is equal to their x value and the y value is equal to their y value, and if so, it should print out these two symbols. And down here, I'm just asking to make a background in my maze, which you can move around in. It should just print out this. So basically, if you go up to my array here to demonstrate how it prints, it starts here, then it print this way for the while loop, or for here, and inside this it checks all the way if either of these will happen. And in the first line only this happen. 1, 1, 1. Then you go down, adds 1 to y plus plus, goes 1 down, goes all the way, still checks all these if statements. And then you go on, done, 1 down, plus, 1 down, done, boom, boom. And the reason it goes to right here is because x plus plus. So, Further down we have 3 lines of C out, which is basically the player's opportunities while playing this game. I'm having an end line, so it's underneath the maze. And yeah, this is just C out, some text coming out of the window. Then I'm seeing a key, and I'm having an if statement that checks first if key is S, then it just should take Jax's Y value and plug it with 1. If key is D, it should take Jax's X value and plus 1. If the key is W, it should take Jax's Y value and minus with 1. And if it's A, it should take Jax's X value and minus with 1. So this is the first part of this thing, which basically makes Jax move. The second part here inside is that it checks if mace Jack Y, Jack X is 1, which it checks up here. If it hits one of these 1 when you move, it should do the opposite of what the if statement basically said. It should add 2. Here it adds 2 if you press S and enter. And here, if this is true, it subtracts 1 again. It doesn't add 2 here, it adds 1. And it subtracts 1 here again. And this basically do so if this is your position and you press S and enter, it should move down here. But because this value is that's a wall, it moves up again. Further down here, we have the combat system. And basically, we have an if statement checking if Jax's X is the same as enemy 1X and Jax's Y is the same as enemy 1Y. Then the program knows that they are in the same position, and it should do something in this if statement. So inside here, I have an some char called roll, and inside this, I'm putting rand modulus 4. And rand modulus 4 rolls a random number between 0 and 3. Then inside this statement, I have if roll is equal to 0, meaning that if rand modulus 4 rolls 0, then it should set Jack's alive member to false, which means Jack is then dead. The while loop won't run again because this is not true, and the game is over. Then we have else if enemy 1 alive set to false, meaning that if it rolls 1, 2, or 3, instead of setting Jack alive to false, it sets enemy alive to false. So the game continue running, but we have here that enemy 1 dot alive is now false. So up here in our print section, we have that enemy 1 dot xx is equal to x and enemy 1 dot y is equal to y, and if enemy 1 alive, this is no longer true. So this down here, this line here will no longer happen, meaning that the enemy will disappear from the screen. And we have the same for enemy 2, which does exactly the same. Checks if their x and y values are equal to our heroes. Then we have an outside char called roll. Random modulus 4. If roll is 0, set Jack alive to false, while loop won't run again. Else set enemy to false up here. Enemy 2 alive. This is true, do this. This is no longer true, so don't do this. Is what it basically means. Then here my while loop ends, and we have see out game over. And now let's see how this game runs. F5, build, boom. So here we have it. Prints out 2 enemies here and here. Beneath the maze, use enter for moving up, left, right, down. Your turn, pump. You are alive. Okay, let's see. S enter. And he moves down. Again, and he moves down. and he moves down. D, enter, and move to the right. D, enter, to the right. S, yeah, so basically this is how my game works. Up here, let's have a fight with enemy 1. Okay, I killed him, and as you can see, he despawned. Let's quickly run down and kill the other enemy. See if we die. And again, he despawned because we didn't roll 0 in our rand modulus 4. Yeah, this was my code. Bye.